Okay, so this is a video all about factors, and we started this yesterday, and so it's a good opportunity to revisit what we did yesterday and see if we can develop it a bit further. So, what is a factor? Well, a factor is a number that can be divided into another number exactly. So here we have 20, and let's have a look at our factors of 20. We have 10, 2, 5, and of course you have 20 and you have 1, because you always have the number itself as well as the number 1 as a factor. Now, what is a factor pair? Well, a factor pair, I went into this briefly in the video yesterday, is when you have two of these factors, and when you multiply them together, they make the original number. So let's have a look at it. We've got this number 20. Here it is. And let's have a look at our factor pairs with the number 20. So if I have 1 times by 20, I will equal the same amount. So they are a factor pair. 2 times by 10, 2 times by 10 will also equal 20, so that is a factor pair. 2 times by 5 will not be a factor pair, because 2 times by 5 is 10. That will not give me the original number. Therefore, that can't be a factor pair. 10 times by 5 cannot be a factor pair, because 10 times by 5 is 50. That doesn't give me the original number of 20. When you are doing this, a factor pair is not the same numbers reversed around. The only reason why I say that is, yes, they are still the same numbers. Yes, they are still a pair. However, when you ask for factor pairs of 20 in a test, they'll be expecting you to give the answer of 2 and not simply swap everything around and around and around and around and around and give as many different possible solutions as that, because all you're doing is shifting the same pair of numbers about. You're not creating a new pair of numbers. You're just moving around the original pair into different positions. They're still the same pair. Okay, have a go with that assignment. It starts off with step 1, and then that gets harder and harder and harder, and then goes on to step 2, which gets harder and harder, finding all the factor pairs. Stop where you feel comfortable and where you feel that you're doing well with your learning. Don't go too far, get confused, and lose your confidence. So stop where you feel you're confident, stop where you feel you're doing well with this. Okay, and then over time, when we revisit it, we can build up your confidence and build it up to bigger numbers, and you'll be developing new strategies with new learning as you go through.